Welcome back to From the Chairman's Desk. Well, I reckon you recognize the face. Maybe you don't remember the name. This is the former Mr. Henry Berry Lowry. Hey, right, Harvey?
Yeah, I'm way past those years now.
This is Mr. Harvey Godwin. He's one of our most successful Lumbee businessmen, and he operates a corporation called Two Hawk Employment Services. And it's through his services that he's found a passion, a calling, that he wants to share with us today. And listen to me, folks. If you don't have education, it's hard to get a job. Is that about right, Harvey?
That's about right these days.
Now,
it has been for a long time, but even more so now.
Harvey, let me ask you this. In the business world, you just talk to your people. Just talk to them. In the business world, our kids is dropping out of school, but they have opportunity to continue their education at RCC.
That's exactly right.
And kind of tell us some things about RCC and the foundation and what's going on out there.
Well, Chairman, first of all, you know, I was born in Pembroke and lived there all my life.
Oh, I forgot one thing. Who's your people?
My people.
I forgot. Excuse me, my people. Who's your people?
Well, my grandfather was John H. Godwin. He was from Moss Neck, and I was born and raised at Moss Neck, and I still live at Moss Neck and on the old farmland. And my father was Harvey Godwin. My mother was Hrvey Godwin.
Yep.
She taught at Prospect for 33 years. They call her Miss Fody.
Miss Fody.
She taught back in the days when you had combination second and third grade,
Right.
so when the classes were small. But one thing about Prospect School is you have a lot of talent, brain power that's come out of there, doctors, lawyers, businessmen, dentists that came out of there, and she taught a lot of them, and I'm proud of that.
Yes, she did.
But her family was the John Jacobs family up in the Prospect area. But anyway, one of my focus is that I was raised in an educational family. We were poor, but my mother was a school teacher. She graduated from Pembroke State University. My oldest son graduated from Pembroke. My sister graduated from Pembroke. Her husband graduated from Pembroke. So they were all teachers. Back in those days, you went to that school, you became maybe a preacher or a teacher. And you came from farmers. And some were farmers, teachers, and preachers all at the same time. And we know a few of those. But what was instilled in me was hard work. Our people always worked hard. Our families worked hard on the farms or whether the jobs they had, and education. I mean, going back 140 years, back to 1887 when we first had the normal school, education was always important to our people, and it's even more so now. One of the reasons I got into this business, I've always been in a position to partner up with other people to help people. And I saw a lot of kids, my wife being she's the art teacher at Purnell Sweat, but she taught at South Robinson, but I saw a lot of kids coming out of school and they couldn't get a job. And maybe their reading level or their math level wasn't at the level of a high school diploma. So I saw an opportunity to help people get on the job, and it became on-the-job training. What I do is basically attempt to hire employees. I partner with companies. They hire our people, and after a certain amount of hours, that company hires them over full time.
Good.
So it's on-the-job training, but you got to have education. And one of the number of reasons why now is because of safety. I mean, a lot of jobs you can get hurt on, and if you can't read the signs, or you can't understand and comprehend what's been told to you, or if you have to read something, then you got to go locate it in a plant or in an office. If you can't do that, and now even the metric system, a lot of companies, they'll give you a card, and it may be in pounds, and the card will transform it into metric. But if you can't read the card, you can't do. And it's a world economy now. It's a world business environment. So education is key, and that's one of the things I like about Robinson Community College. I am chairman of the foundation board there that raises money and administers and gives out scholarships every year. And I'll tell you what, Chairman, I think it was last year at the high school graduation there, where you get your GED. I saw 3 generations of the same family get their high school diploma on the same day. And that was incredible. And the eldest was the grandfather. He was 76 years old.
76.
Now you tell me why it's important to a 76-year-old Lumbee to get a high school
that is amazing.
diploma.
That is amazing.
But the reason now is that anywhere there is employment in Robinson County, but people are more selective about the workforce now. You got to have a high school diploma. You got to have it. And I was so pleased to see in the paper this past week where the high school graduates in Robeson County has
Right.
increased, especially at Purnell Sweat
Mm-hmm.
and some of our more predominantly native schools. So with that diploma now, and there's another test that you can take to tell you exactly how well you understand basic math at the high school graduation level, reading, and reading location. This test is called Work Keys, and it's administered by, it was invented by the same company that makes the SAT test.
Okay.
So what you do is you take this test, and it'll let you score at a level of 3s, 4s, or beyond. And 4s and beyond is high skilled understanding of office or mathematical determinations. Okay. But the basic 3s will get you a job just about anywhere. And when you pass this test, Work Keys test, you get a signed card from the governor of North Carolina. You can take this Work Keys card anywhere in the nation and apply for a job. Now, what my company is trying to do with Robeson Community College, we arranged and scheduled the testing. The potential employee takes the test, see how well you score on it, and if it's well enough, then you can apply for the different positions we have.
Harvey, how long has this been out? This first I've ever heard tell of it.
Well, I'll tell you, I just learned about it about 2 years ago, and I'm on the job readiness program at Scotland High School.
Right.
And they went out and got a grant for every one of their high school seniors to take it. They get them job ready before they even graduate. And so I think it was about 18 months ago, RCC, Dr. Cressman there, the president, and I went before the school board, Robeson County School Board, and they approved it that night where they're going to administer. They started this past spring, but this coming years, they will administer the test to our high school seniors in the county.
That is wonderful.
Yes, it is. And the thing about it, if you feel uncomfortable with taking a test, you've been out of high school for 10 years and you're afraid of taking a test, we have what we call is key train. And what you do with the key train is you go in and you work on a computer for ever how many hours it takes. You can take a pre-test and it'll tell you how you'll do on the work keys, the real test. So if you need training in math or reading, you can do this key train for free and then take the test. But it's instant. Once you take the test, you can get your results that afternoon and then come see us and we can help place you on a job in the county.
Well, we're about running out of time, but I like to say this, Harvey, and we're going to do some more things with Mr. Godwin to get more into depth into what he was talking about here and some more segments coming up. So this is going to be like the first in a series of interviews with Mr. Godwin and some more people, because you've heard it from the master, from the expert. He said there's jobs available, but he said, but you've got to have the education. And boys and girls, you listen, you chairman. You can get this education or not. That's you. But I guarantee you one thing. Either I see you in jail, I see you walking the streets, or I see you at the funeral home. That's you, chairman, talking to you kids. That's how important education is. It opens up a whole new world, babies. And I don't want to hear no more about this feeling sorry for yourself. God loves you. God gave you a talent. Now use it. That's what God tells us is use the talent I give you. And if you're not using that talent, you're going to answer to God. Whoa, Brother Harvey, we're getting deep here now.
Yeah, you're powerful now, Chairman.
Now listen to me, kids. I want you to stay tuned to LumbeeTribe.com for another series of articles about education, how it can affect your life. Just not in a month or two, but for the rest of your life. How you can put food on your table. Drive a nice car. I want to be so proud of you. But we're going to take a short break now. When we come back, we're going to have one of our special counselors, Counselor Pam Spaulding, with us. And she will, me and her is going to talk about, see what the tribe can do to help Mr. Harvey. So we'll be right back from the chairman's desk.